Hi Year 11, we're up to our 7th and final example in interpreting graphs, and we get to finish with a pie graph, which I know we are all familiar with. So this pie graph shows the results of a survey about people's favourite sport to watch on TV. So if we have a look at it, we've got Aussie rules, cricket, motor racing, rugby league, rugby union and soccer. So we want to know what is the most popular sport. Now, you can just eyeball this, so look at it and decide which is the biggest segment. You can also use a protractor, and that would give you the exact size of the segment. But we're just going to eyeball this one for now. So when I'm looking at it, I would say rugby league has the biggest segment. So for A, I'm going to say rugby league. B is what is the least popular sport. So I would say that's motor racing. So let's write that in. So when we're looking at all of our different segments, it definitely looks like the smallest. C is which two sports have sectors approximately the same size, so that are about the same. So this one can be a little bit tricky, but when we're looking at it, I would say soccer and Aussie rules would have very similar size. So let's write in soccer and Aussie rules. Again, eyeballing it might not be the best to do all the time. If you have a pie chart in an exam, I would suggest having a protractor and using that. And I can show you in class how you can do that. D, rugby league was the favourite sport of 24% of the 3,500 people surveyed. How many people preferred to watch rugby league on TV the most? So we know that 3,500 people were surveyed and 24% of them preferred rugby league. So I'm going to take my 3,500 people and I'm going to divide that by 100. And you might remember this from an earlier example. That is so we can get what 1% is. So 3,500 divided by 100 gives us 35. And I want 24%, so I'm going to multiply that by 24. Put that into my calculator and I'll get 840 people. Again, I'm not going to do E, but we can have a little chat about it. So do you think the results of a survey like this would be different if the survey was taken in different places? Justify your answer. So yeah, it would be. So depending on the part of the country or the part of the world, different sports are more popular. So you wouldn't expect a pie graph in, say, London versus Brisbane to look the same. So the statistics will change and the graphs will change. So something along those lines for E would be perfect. All right, that's it for our examples for interpreting graphs. If you've got any questions, please let me know.